Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting third, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
But this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Saunders going back. Gone! I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Matt Duffy. Swings and grounds it to short. Frazier ranges to his left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Kiermaier is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Carlos Gomez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Brad Miller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Dickerson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Here's the first pitch to him. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. His batter-pitcher line against James Tyone. Just a couple of match offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Rays 2 and the Pirates nothing. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-2 once more. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Played on the backhand. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting second, the first baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 1 for 2. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still. So stepping in, C.J. Cron set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Smith is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Pulled toward right center field. Saunders is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Bernard Span.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he took.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rays 4 and the Pirates nothing. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
That's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Francisco Cervelli becomes the first out of the inning. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's a high pop-up. Snell is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 12.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Ripped down the line. 2 out, nobody on. next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
And leading off for the Rays.
First pitch of the at-bat. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Sliced hard on the ground, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The batter, number 13, second base.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's a good one as Gomez is out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. And good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hard on the ground towards short. Frazier scoops it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Josh Harrison stands in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. That's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Here's Starling Marte. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Smith. Oh, no, he dropped it. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, he was on autopilot there for a while, up 4-0, everything going his way. Then a couple of runners get on board, and all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a ball game. We'll see if he can rebound now.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Josh Bell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates plate 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Rays 4 and the Pirates 3. Joe Musgrove make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Echeverria now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Malik Smith the next to hit. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell not happy back there. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Raised. So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jordy Mercer. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Nick Turley, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Turley, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Cervelli recovers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's Carlos Gomez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And a dive, but he's back. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. And he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with fastball.
And he won't even think about second with 2 down. And that one just missed outside. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pirates. Stephen Brault enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. The 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball stays outside. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Sean Rodriguez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. In there for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Jordan Luplow will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Ryan Stanek comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And that's in there for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Sean Rodriguez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Jose Osuna is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Rodriguez, a defensive change for the Pirates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Malik Smith the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Osuna over to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Denard Span will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swings through the slider there. Stanek is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Gregory Polanco move into the deck circle now to try to get something started here with one. Colin Moran will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. 2 balls and a strike. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fouled away. Ramos might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gregory Polanco will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Chris Bostic is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Third baseman, Matt
Line drive to left. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing shortstop, number 38.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's well fouled. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Rodriguez right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Rays held in check here. Score remains tied at 4.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Popped him up. Miller has a play. 1 out.
Now back.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bo Schultz enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First offering on its way. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting